Hi guys, Alex Taylor down at Lillian Golf Academy, and today we're going to compare the TAYLORMADE M4 and the TITLEIST TS2 drivers. So two top end drivers, we've got them both set up 9.5 degrees, stiff shafts, pretty good performing setups for me in both of these. Even if I don't think either of these are my perfect driver, it'll be interesting to see which of the two comes out on top. Now guys, if you've enjoyed my content and you're enjoying this video and you don't already subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, make sure you're up to date with all the stuff I put out there. Comment below and I'll get back to as many people as I can. Really enjoy doing these videos for you, and I want to make sure that the content I'm putting out is just what you guys are looking for. So I'm going to hit 5 real balls with each driver on GC2, and we're going to see which of these two real premium drivers, the TAYLORMADE M4 and the TITLEIST TS2, comes out on top. Okay then guys, so as I said, 5 real balls, TS2 and TAYLORMADE M4. TS2 is the new kid on the block, so we're going to let that go first. Both of these set 9.5 degrees, stiff shaft, off we go. So a good solid one to start with. There's my typical little draw. Good distance to start with. So certainly when I tested TS2 and TS3, certainly felt TS3 gave me a little bit better performance. Again, pretty solid. Not turning over quite as much as the previous one. Maybe a little low on the face with the strike. But again, some good solid numbers. Shot 3. On a little bit more left. Just turning that one a bit. Again, still my bad one with driver is that lefty one. But again, felt fairly solid with strike. So let's try and get these last couple kind of bang where I want them to be. Again, that one more accurate, and again just turning over a tiny bit, not enough to get back to the middle of the fairway, but certainly would be very, very playable. And then let's go one final one with TS2. So again, felt nice and solid. Not a huge amount of shape on that one. And again, very, very playable. Okay, I'm going to switch now from TS2 to M4. And certainly what we noticed there with TS2, but for the one where I didn't put quite as good a swing on it, accuracy wise, they were pretty good. So it'll be interesting to see kind of what the spin numbers were like on those. So, TAYLORMADE M4, off we go. That felt nice and solid. There's that little draw again. Very playable and good distance. So certainly for me, when I look at head shape out of these two, probably slightly prefer M4 with shape of head. It's probably going to turn over a little bit more. So very similar to that little bit loose one I got with the TS2. Again, felt very, very solid. Shot 3. I felt a little bit out the toe. So shaping back, again, pretty similar to those shots with TS2. little bit longer though, that. So I would imagine that last one there will have had fairly low spin because the strike was definitely a little bit high, a little bit toey, kind of perfect miss really for performance. The last couple with M4. So I think that one's going to turn over to come back. Not quite, I stayed out there. So one final one. So certainly feel-wise, probably M4 for me feels a little bit more solid, looks a little bit nicer. So looks and feel, probably M4 just edging it at the moment. But last one with M4. Again, setting off a little bit right, just not quite turning over enough, but again, pretty solid. Right then guys, so let's look at the 5 shots with each driver, and then we'll look at performance based on kind of what we're looking for, optimum kind of speed, spin, distance, and also accuracy of shots. Okay, so if we look at club head speed, just very, very slightly quicker with M4. And as a result of that, ball speed was up very, very slightly. So both of them pretty solid strikes, if not absolutely out the middle every time. Launch angle, very, very consistent. Spin-wise, pretty good. Both of these aren't the low spin versions of these drivers. So certainly at kind of just under 2.8 and just under 3,000. A little higher than I would ideally be looking for, but peak height, pretty similar. And if we look at distance, because we saw kind of slightly lower spin, slightly more speed off M4, we're seeing 9 yards extra carry and 12 yards extra total. If we look at accuracy wise, we're saying on average 2 yards right with the TaylorMade, 6 yards left with the Titleist. Again, if we go good to bad though, we've got a almost 50-yard spread left to right with the Titleist one, and we've got a bigger spread with the TaylorMade. So in theory, the Titleist driver is a little bit more accurate. Right then guys, so we've looked at numbers. Now for me, very, very good performance, if not exceptional out of both of these, but I don't think either of these two models are the ideal model for me. I think when we look at speed, you know, there was a little bit more out of M4. Not any particular reason that I swung it a mile an hour quicker, but a little bit more consistent ball speed out of M4. Because the spin was a little bit closer to where I would want, there was no surprise that we saw kind of the distance a little bit more with M4 than we saw with TS2. Certainly for me, accuracy wise, I think that's down to user. You know, I think definitely both of these are nice and forgiving, and we saw that because the ball speed stayed up across the face. Left to right, I think ultimately comes down to me. Yes, certain drivers are more forgiving than others for that, but I think clear winner for me today, just edging it on yardage, but certainly on consistency, looks and feel, was the TaylorMade M4 driver. So as ever guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Comment below and I'll get back to as many people as I can. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.